on game one?
But we just didn't want to miss the moment. We didn't want to miss the opportunity. We knew if we waited, it may be too late. So I'm glad we showed our, mettle, but our grit. But we're not satisfied.
We didn't expect our whole run to be sunshine and rainbows, and we know that. It's about how we respond, and there's nothing we can do about what just happened. So there's no point to have our head down or be sad about it or sulk about it. All we can do is be better for the next game, and that's what we're focused on.
Now, look, the Thunder will have trouble moving on if Jokic keeps putting up games like this. The man, he recorded a double-double by halftime and ended the game with 42 points, 22 rebounds, and 6 assists. The Joker became just the 4th different player to score at least 40 points, grab 20 rebounds, and dish out 5 assists in a playoff game, joining Wilt Chamberlain twice, who did it twice, Shaquille O'Neal, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Perk, how much trouble is OKC in after losing game one?
Oh, they're in trouble, and I'm concerned. And it's not because of the perimeter play. We know what SGA is going to bring to the table. Alex Caruso is a pit bull. Luke Dort, J-Dub. They're going to defend at a high level. But Jokic and Aaron Gordon had 64 points out of the 121 points. They were punishing, and I mean making them smell like cologne. Issey Miyake Bun number 9. Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein. They look afraid. They look afraid of the moment. They were shying away from the contact. Listen, go back and watch the way that Zubac played Jokic and watch the way that those two guys played Jokic. Chet Holmgren, you're supposed to be that guy to cancel out Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon was huge in this game with 22 points. Listen, if they don't get better and man the hell up, I don't know how OKC wins this series. Seriously. Jokic is having it his way.
Wendy, go ahead.
So they would never admit this, and I don't blame them, but on Saturday, when Game 7 was happening in Denver between the Clippers and the Nuggets, even with Kawhi looking like that, I'll bet that those Thunder were secretly pulling for the Clippers because they don't want this powerhouse coming in. And you are right, Perk. This was really an ode to how good Zubac did, and really the whole Clippers, but how Zubac did against them. Because by Jokic standards, his games 5, 6, and 7 were just okay. They were great for everybody else. They were just okay. Well, you had premium Jokic coming in here. And that's the thing about Jokic. The dude does not get tired. You know, we had a great stat yesterday. The teams coming off of Game 7 with 1 day off, going on the road, they had lost by an average of 20 points. I had very low expectations for the Nuggets, but Jokic breaks that mold. He does not like anybody else. He doesn't get tired, and he's a horse. And as good as they are defensively in Oklahoma City, and they're an awesome defensive team, this is a team that has won like 130 games the last 2 years combined. They're awesome defensively, but they don't have an answer when Jokic is playing this way. And here's the other thing. The Thunder have a lot going for them. I've been saying for months how I believe in them, that they're going to win the Western Conference. The one place where they're a little weak is when they need scoring outside of Shea under pressure.
That's where I was going.
Now, there have been times when they've gotten it. There's been times when Jalen Williams has done it. There's been times when Chet has done it. But when they face the pressure, they have not been reliable. They were up 11 points in the fourth quarter of this game. Shea made a driving basket. They got an 11-point lead with 4 minutes to go. After that, they couldn't do anything offensively. And that is where that concern is. The combination of those two factors, Jokic and that scoring under pressure, not having a reliable second option, that is where they can be beaten, and that's where they got beat last night.
Well, let me say this. A couple of things that are on my mind. Number one, Jokic is sensational. I marvel at this guy. I mean, I see guys 6'11", 7 feet, 7 feet 2, and he shoves them aside like paper. It's unbelievable to watch. It's just, you can't jump onto a curb, and you can't stop him. Number two, I've never seen him as demonstrative as he was on the sidelines and on the court yesterday. I mean, demonstrative in trying to motivate his guys, okay? Even when they were down 113-102 with a little over 4 minutes left. So I'm looking at that. He wanted it bad, okay? And he clearly wants it bad. Russell Westbrook, I'm going to give him some love. 18 points off the bench to energize a buddy. He just continues to defy Father Time. This brother's special. Let's give Russell Westbrook some love. Let me say this. How many times have you both heard me say my concern about OKC was Jalen Williams? Now, they got out rebounded 63-43. They got crushed on the boards because Jokic and Aaron Gordon played bully ball, and we know that, okay? We understand it. Chet Holmgren choked at the free throw line. He's a good player. I like him. Tremendous promise. I'm a fan, but he choked at the free throw line last night. Ain't no other way to slice that. But you think I'm going to forget to bring up Jalen Williams? When I brought that up, 25% shooting, 5 for 20. You don't? Did we not say SGA is going to need some help in order to win a series like this? You know they struggle offensively, Wendy. Well, guess what? Your struggles are alleviated if Jalen Williams shows up to help SGA. 5 for 20 ain't acceptable. Rather than SGA sitting next to him, he needed to be up there on that podium by his damn self, explaining why he didn't have a better game. Because he's going to need to have a better game in order for Oklahoma City to advance to the conference finals. And that's all I got to say about that because we got bills to pay. I got to go to break.
They foul Chet Holmgren. Look, Holmgren obviously chokes a little bit, missing those 2 free throws, but still doesn't even have to get to that situation. That's a mismanagement of time and situation for Dagnall.
It's the whole idea of fouling up 3 is one thing. I understand what you're saying. It doesn't have to be immediate, and we have to pay some attention to who's not on the floor. At that moment, Jokic, to your point, is not on the floor. So that's a point extremely well made. I wanted to make sure we brought it to you. That said, big perk. Denver steals game 1 off of no rest at all on the road. What did you see last night?
I saw the Nuggets snatch their souls. That's what I saw. I saw Jokic get a technical foul, and I saw him get pissed off, and after that, it was a wrap. Aaron Gordon and Jokic was punishing Isaiah Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren. They had 64 points out of the 121 points. They were punishing them in and out. Listen, they got to wake up. You bring in Isaiah Hartenstein this offseason to secure that spot and fill that void at the center position. Chet Holmgren, you supposed to be that guy to cancel out Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon is so crucial for the Nuggets for his physicality, his size. If they don't correct this, it's going to be a problem for OKC. They're going to be in trouble. And here's the thing, another one.
Hân hạnh được đón chào các bạn đến với kênh YouTube của mình. Bây giờ mình sẽ đi tô màu để cho các bạn cùng xem. Trên tay mình đây là những sản phẩm mình đã in sẵn để mình tô màu. Mình sẽ tô những bức tranh thật đẹp để gửi tặng đến các bạn. Và không thể thiếu đó là chiếc điện thoại để mình quay video, giá đỡ điện thoại. Và đây là bút sáp màu. Bây giờ mời các bạn cùng theo dõi quá trình mình tô màu. Và mình mong rằng các bạn đừng quên ấn like và đăng ký kênh để ủng hộ mình. Cảm ơn các bạn rất là nhiều.
Bây giờ mình sẽ tiếp tô màu nha các bạn.